I'm gonna make
That
sure
was
we
very
didn't record that
non-Jane-like.
just for you. We
Oh,
didn't record that part about you wanting to
Just
sacrifice a certain
Mabel, what's her name?
village
Agnes.
elder. Agnes?
Agnes.
now she's gonna be soiling
Agnes
green.
Whitmore.
Just a little while ago, I heard you protecting her.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, that was Jane.
So,
Not me.
yeah,
Doug wants to
previously,
thin a herd of old people.
Take over this town.
previously you guys found yourself going to the library, as any good resident of any village should. Go to their local library. Did a little research, local research about the town and things going on. Found a little kind of wayward section of the library, tucked away, hidden away underneath. Did a little more digging around. Found yourself a book. Deciphered it. Figured out that what maybe they're doing is the demons on the other side are trying to poke back. Kind of a reverse Miskatonic. The demons are now trying to poke back. During that research, you became inundated by more of the spirit apparitions ghouls. At one point, they began to subdue dear Agnes, your local librarian. You thankfully saved her. In so doing, you used your pocket salt and blinded Jane. And then there was a large burst of energy as Lila and I'm trying to remember your guys' name. It's right here. And Jacob, right? There's like a help out.
Yeah.
And like a huge burst of energy burst from you two, causing the spirits, apparitions, etc., to be wasted, be completely obliterated in a radius, like a 2-block radius around you guys. So we can kind of put that on the map, yeah? So we could say, not that anybody else can see it but you guys.
Right, that's funny.
Too possessive. Such like a demon dad joke. Maybe that's a little small. Maybe like this. That seems good. Can you guys see the circle?
Yep.
Sweet. So yeah, you guys find yourself with dear old Agnes shaking in her boots. What? I don't remember her voice, and I just listened to it. It's terrible. I'll just use old crotchety voice. What's going on? What's? And she looks to you guys.
Can I get some coffee?
Are you okay?
Jimothy usually leaves like half in the pot before he leaves at night. Kind of disgusting. Stains the. What's that, Lila?
I said thumbs up. Getting coffee.
Did she seem hurt or other than just greatly stressed out?
She's definitely stressed. She, she got a bump on her leg, but she'll probably be fine. It's gonna have a bruise. It'll probably be there for a few days.
All right.
She's kind of rubbing her thigh and her calf as she points to the back room, where the coffee pot is, to Lila there. Jane, as you kind of blinking the salt from your eyes and finally
Mhm.
taking your vision back, seeing around you that all the demons have been. Didn't we establish that they are leaving some kind of? No, they just completely dissipate. So
Are the apparitions demons? Is that what you're saying? Or is that
I need to
something
stop
else?
using that word because it's
We don't
because
know.
it's because of other games I'm playing and it just my head I'm just conflating.
Okay.
That's me,
Okay.
and I apologize.
Okay.
But ultimately they may, given the books, they may have that kind of heritage, but you aren't really certain yet.
Okay.
But yeah, you did learn that it sounds like there may be other powers that be on the other side trying to poke their way back. Yeah, I'm not sure. Jane, you would get your vision back. You'd be able to blink the salt out finally.
Mhm.
Max, I think I'm not really sure what you were doing actually during the explosive moment. Oh, we lost Max again.
Hello.
There he is. Welcome
There
back,
we
go.
Max.
So many buttons.
I know how it is.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what Max. I think he might have got kind of lost in the events. So, do we take any tomes from this library? Did we? I think I might have taken one.
Yeah.
Did I?
Took that book about Infernal for Dummies.
Yeah.
Who?
I think Max, not Max. Jacob has
Jacob's
both
got
the
it.
original. He's got the original book and then the Infernal for Dummies book.
Yes, he
Yeah.
has the two books. Okay. Hmm. And they're gone. These apparitions have dissipated. There's no telltale residue from them. No ectoplasm or grimy smoke or.
I like grimy smoke. You want to have grimy smoke? I mean, it's a collective storytelling. Do you want?
I like grimy smoke.
Good.
Yeah, like a city.
Greasy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try
it.
to take. I'm gonna rummage for in this little back room, like the black bag or a paper bag or something, a sandwich paper bag. Because I think paper is better for collecting evidence, if I recall. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Get a little sandwich bag and some kind of utensil from the kitchen, and then do a little scraping.
Of this residue.
Yeah. And
I
put
like it.
as much as I can. So there's a substantive amount that can be analyzed. Because I do have contacts.
Oh, true.
I have in academia, criminals, street, and the occult. So
Oh, perfect.
I'm going to see if we can get a definitive, or at least point us in the right direction of what these things are.
Do you think you and
And
Jacob would have similar contacts? Know a lot of the same people?
possibly, I wouldn't see
Yeah, I mean,
why
at least
not.
the ones that like the intellectual ones, maybe.
Hmm.
I don't know about police contacts as much.
But maybe some
But-
in the occult circles.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're able to collect this residue up into your
Nice.
into your little baggies, I guess.
Little sandwich bags.
Yeah,
yes,
little
so they
sandwich
don't
bags.
get
And
compromised.
I guess that brings us to Jacob. You would probably feel really fatigued as well, kind of similar to what Lila was feeling, drained as your energy and kind of amplified through you. Probably be blinking, like a bit stunned.
Yeah.
He's almost out on his feet.
Yeah.
Trying to flip through one of the books.
Oh, he's trying to be nonchalant.
Yeah, like he's trying. Yeah, like he's actually looking things up. Like,
I see. I got you.
not doing a great job at it, but
Okay. Then do any of you have any idea where you want to go next? You definitely have some information. You said you had contacts, Max.
Yes.
Okay.
I guess we're gonna check out these 2 books. Maybe if we're going to have them analyzed, I don't know what we're gonna do, and if we are, then maybe we'll do everything one shot.
I guess,
Could
who do
read
you
them.
know? Say again?
I mean, we can read them now, right? We've got
Yeah.
the Infernal
Yeah.
for Dummies, and
Yep.
yeah.
and that's kind of what Jacob's trying to do. But
Fair enough.
he's half awake. But
And
he
right
may
now,
wander over and find the coffee.
I think it's worth mentioning that although your immediate vicinity around the library here is probably fine for the moment, a greater portion of the town is currently inundated with these apparitions and spirits as they kind of filter through the rest of the town. So you would probably be hearing screams in the distance and people yelling in terror and things like that.
But they're not like completely on their own though either, right? Because there's police and there's people like me out there.
Right.
No, it's a great observation, and you may actually also hear the kind of retaliatory, the kind of fighting. Maybe it's a good point. Maybe it's a little more like a magical war zone. You're seeing maybe little pockets of these bursts go out as apparitions get burned down. But you'd probably still hear screaming alongside all that.
Jane's just going to look between all the smart people and go, "Can you turn it off?"
Don't know.
Soon.
We're gonna try.
Is there anything I can
Yeah.
I can tell from the
Let's
books?
start reading that. Yeah.
Go ahead and I think investigate mystery.
Hang on one second.
That'd be good.
When I investigate a mystery by talking to witnesses, interviewing locals, or anything else requiring interpersonal skills. Never mind.
It says looking up old folklore in a library.
Yeah.
Typing a monster's name into
That's
Google.
we can fix it in.
Yeah, right.
No, all right. Investigate a mystery. I'll take a 7.
Hold on. See what if any of these questions pertain. What happened? What sort of creature? What can it do? What can hurt it? Where did it go?
What about the phenomenon questions?
I was gonna say, is this considered a phenomenon?
Phenomenon.
Why don't they have the phenomenon stuff in my brand new hard copy book?
They put it all at the back half. So they didn't combine the Tome of Mysteries in the original book. They attached the Tome of Mysteries to the back end of the regular book.
But why? That's so fucking...
Including, like, the playbooks and everything.
That's
I don't think it's in the same order, but...
weak. They should have just reincorporated it all and reprinted.
Yeah, it's like page 300 and something.
So dumb.
326.
Oh no, I went the wrong direction.
Phenomena.
Phenomena.
I don't see the question, so.
Investigate.
Create a mystery center of phenomena types. Oh.
How is this phenomenon doing this? What could fix it,
Yeah.
cure it, or slow it down? How far?
Yeah, I'm looking. I know the
Yeah.
question. I was figuring he wanted to look him up. Take a look at him. So I was waiting.
Gotcha.
I should say I know what I want to go with. I'm thinking, how could we fix it? Cure it or slow it down?
I think I have an idea on. So, as you read across the book, as your fingers kind of glide, going back and forth between the, what was it, infernal for dummies, demonic for dummies, and to the passage, and you're kind of mouthing them to yourself. You kind of realize that they're talking about electricity and jolting the source to snap it back. It's some kind of they call it some kind of like kinetic welding using electricity to seal it back off. The hole that they're creating from the other side. You aren't really sure how you can use that information. As for the deleterious effects, this laborious task causes you, because of your already fragile state, to kind of pass out.
Little drip blood out of my nose.
Yeah, sure, exactly. That works. So now you guys have a limp Jacob.
I'll run over and poke him. See if he's awake. Alive. Is he alive?
The problem is, you know this. I guess what I'm trying to get at is, you know all of this, Jacob, but you weren't able to convey it to your party at the moment. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I wasn't able to articulate it before passing out.
Yeah.
You hear like light snoring.
Light snoring.
Fine, just.
Yeah, in my head, he was very nonchalantly like leaning up against the desk, looking at the books. And then all of a sudden, he just kind of leans over into the book.
Face
and
plant?
Snore. Yeah, maybe face
Should
plant.
have said
Yeah.
if you wanted coffee.
Like kind of a.
I mean, does he just wake up? I would have.
Not immediately, no.
Okay.
No, I need this to be a negative effect.
Yep.
Lila, can you fix him?
Maybe Max should take one of his catcher's mid hands and smack him.
You could try.
Give him a little.
I mean, do you guys have any ideas?
Did that work?
I was gonna pour cold coffee on his face, so I mean that sounds just as good as. You go ahead, Max. You do what you think is right.
Oh, well, I bet that's what we did back in the day.
Is Jacob injured?
I don't think I took any
No,
damage.
it's basically
I only have
fatigue.
one damage
Yeah.
so far. So
Okay.
I'm pretty hurt, though, if anyone wondered.
Are you visibly hurt? How hurt are you?
Yeah, I've got I've got like a bad ankle. I've got like a concussion. I just got smacked around a little.
You could heal yourself a little bit.
Well, I mean, we've kind of been in a rush from one thing to another.
Yeah.
But
You are in a bit of a respite here, in this moment. Like I said, the immediate area is fairly
I will
safe.
put some ice on my elevated ankle. You guys, I'm sure, get Jacob up.
I mean,
At one orphanage, I've seen them wake kids up by putting one of their hands into a cup of warm water. It seemed to work.
No, that's rude. That's a prank.
But they would wake up.
But they pee
There you go.
themselves.
Mhm. Just a suggestion.
So I'm gonna jostle Jacob. Does that bring him out of his stupor?
I would say no, not for the moment. He's
No.
he's probably gonna be out for at least a half hour here.
Okay. So we determined that his sudden narcolepsy is just overwhelming fatigue. That
Yeah.
he needs to rest.
Listen, channeling big, magic like what we did where we wiped stuff out, because that's what she assumes it is. It takes a lot out of you. Just let him rest up.
So maybe we should get to a place where we can rest and heal up, regroup, and start going through these tones.
Jane, Jacob, do you guys have a place? A place of business, a place that you do business out of?
That's a better question for
Is
Jacob.
it just the car?
Jane would be.
until I can level up and get the Haven, yeah,
Well, we have would you have an apartment or house or a shack or a
I would, yeah. but
basement or something?
I was kind of waiting until I got the Haven just for legit like.
We've been
Hey,
homeless.
I was thinking lives out of the van right now. Of the wagon, I mean. Maybe in hotels. Like,
Maybe a relative.
yeah, right.
I don't know.
That's funny.
I guess we don't have a place.
He's always moving right now, so.
Yep, we can go to
Between-
Max's.
Point on the
Between
map
residences.
where you want to live.
I guess we could.
You can draw her there if you want. I may have to unpause for you.
Go back
Or
to
you
my
can just-
office.
Oh, he may have his like parents' house that we could go to.
Okay.
Too.
And make one stipulation. It can't be in the circle.
It's right here.
That's in the
right next
circle.
door, across the street, and down a little bit.
Right
Right here.
here.
Ma and Dad live in the library. They're the biggest
Yeah.
donators to the local library fund.
Actually, no, this one right here. This little.
I'm gonna
The
gonna-
tiny
the
little
little
house
tiny
at the
one.
end of the road.
Yeah.
It's like a shack.
Yep.
You
or
want
in the converted garage. I'm gonna pick the 2 books up and hand them to Lila. And
Okay.
then, assuming when she takes them, I'll pick up Jacob.
Okay, I put a little green circle on it. Apparently I try to put a little white circle on it too. There.
Wait.
There. Isn't it beautiful? So, Jane, would you try to take I don't know where you're living either, Lila. I mean, where would you guys go? This is your situation. You have passed out Jacob, and you guys need to get somewhere where you can do some research that isn't the library.
Max, would you volunteer your office, or you just would definitely not volunteer your office?
Well, Max is taking a back seat. He likes to watch and listen first before he interjects, because he doesn't really want to give it up right away.
Mm-hmm.
But if and outside this mayhem is going on, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so he would say, we can go to my office apartment if there are no other suitable locations to do this research. But I had envisioned his being in town, his apartment. So I don't know, is it still okay? Because it probably would be within the circle. So
You're trying to
If
put
not-
it in the circle? I just shrunk the circle.
okay, so he'll be right on the outskirts. So yeah, of the circle. So
Did that one. right on
right
the
there, or right here. Let's give him some ward of view here. So we'll go right here.
Oh, there you go.
That's
Fancy.
Right down by the wharf.
by the wharf. Yeah, that sounds. Oh, that's good. That's a little. We were talking about that last night, right? A little soap opera special effect, right?
Exactly.
Fog machine.
Someone stack some boxes and get the fog machine.
Oh,
We're at the
yeah.
wharf
Well,
today.
there is an actual dock they're standing on while they talk, but everything's black around it, and there's just the sound of
Ding, ding.
waves. Yeah, exactly. I can picture this.
So yeah, we'll go to Max's office.
And somebody else is gonna have to drive.
Yeah, we figured that.
Protect it in some way.
You guys got a
With that-
car?
Office.
That's right.
Didn't
you
we
did
come
do-
here in a car?
I think
We
you
came
did.
here in the wagon.
Yeah, my station wagon.
That's right.
Let's all pile in. I'll
Go
drive.
to your
by the way.
super safe protected office.
Yes,
right?
right. Yeah, because it's on the water. Nobody's gonna come and try to.
Okay.
And we'll go there.
Go ahead and roll. Who's driving? Max?
I guess I'll drive because
It's his car?
no, I know the way,
Fair
so
enough.
it would make sense.
It's impossible to give directions as a passenger. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, it's just. I'll
Well.
just drive. What am I rolling?
Is there? I believe there is a driving skill for one of the playbooks, but do you have that?
No.
Oh,
I
I
think everyone
Then-
can drive.
Then go
That's
ahead and
just a
act under
perspective,
pressure. I think I
right?
would say, given the situation.
Okay.
Total success.
Finally, I rolled shitty last night, so yeah.
Yes, you very did. Bobbing, weaving like a slalom champion. He dodges.
Off the brake, over the gas.
Dodging real people and dead and real again people alike. He swiftly pulls into this place right here.
Hang on. Yeah, right here.
Yeah. Pulls into his bungalow. You guys pile out of the car. As you... I'm sorry, not pile out of the car. This makes sense. That's the wrong way to use that idiom. As you tumble out of the car and push your way into your bungalow, you are startled by what look to be two apparition types and look at you immediately, Max.
Pocket soap.
Wait, did someone say something?
I just screamed.
Apparitionese?
Apparitionese, yeah.
That first one sounded like run. Was that?
Are they trying to communicate with us, or just?
No. I mean,
just
yes, but no. In the same way, like a tiger growls when it pounces you is a
Okay.
form of communication.
All right,
Yeah. It's
gotcha.
pocket salt time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hurl my salt shaker with the slightly unscrewed cap from the diner.
Okay.
Salt shaker attack.
Okay. Kick some ass. Let's see how the salt shaker works. Let's see if you saw. I'm gonna use the get salt in your eye so
Yeah.
much.
Mixed success. Startled me.
It works. You cause what is it? What did we determine your damage would be? I guess it would be using like a salt shaker. That would be close.
I don't think we ever determined it in any way.
If
8
you can
harm,
throw
I
it,
think.
add close. So
8 harm.
8 harm. Well, here's what's gonna happen as you kind of salt shake it at them. The top pops off, spewing the entire contents out. It destroys one of the apparitions in your face, and it falls to it turns into that oily soot.
Right.
Right before your eyes, but you are now without weapon, or at least without salt.
Oh.
I think I had pocket salt.
I was say he grabbed a bunch of them. He said.
Yeah, I've been. Yeah.
Or
Jane
did
has.
he may have lost them.
Well, that's Max, not Jane. Yeah, that's Jane,
Correct,
not Max, rather.
Yeah. I mean, if it's okay for me to have some, I'll run up and toss it at the other one.
Sure, give it a try.
That was kick some ass,
Yes, sir.
which I use weird instead of tough.
I believe so.
I'm gonna roll the move so I can see all the. Oh, this shitty roll.
How can I negative you? In my head, you take these like salt shakers, like 2 or 3 in each one of your giant fists, right? And you smash them together in your hands, creating this fountain, this grenade of salt all over the room, seasoning his entire bungalow.
Mm-hmm. And broken glass. There's broken glass.
Yeah,
everywhere.
and also pressing broken glass everywhere. I'm trying to find a way to make this negative for you. I guess it would fuck up your hands, but just hurting you seems like a cop out.
I got my advance move, or my advancement was kind of something that'll annoy you. I basically don't take
Annoy me.
Yeah, I don't take 1 damage anymore.
Fair enough. How do you feel? Well, then how would you interpret your mixed success here? I guess is my question. Like, what negative thing? Because I'm okay with it working. Obviously, you have plenty of salt. There's no reason. This is just kind of supposed to be a bump in the road. How can it hurt you in the future? I don't mean it has to be terrible hurt, but
Well, I mean, if you don't mind it hurting Max a little bit, I likely broke something because I was jumping forward. I could have easily taken out his desk and knocked all his work over or something.
Oh, we're inside already. I thought we were still outside.
Oh, I thought we were inside.
Yeah, you were inside. You guys could push your way through the door, and you were greeted.
Right, you said. Oh, they were
greeted
in my
by
house.
these 2 guys.
Okay.
I took out his favorite chair.
Yeah, my overstuffed leather chair.
I knocked over his liquor.
Oh
My God, that's what happened. You knocked over all of his liquor.
I'm like,
some of it onto his favorite chair, his favorite leather chair.
Yes, my crystalline decanter from the 40s.
More broken glass.
More broken glass. It's hard to tell which is salt and glass now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's gonna leave a stain.
You're definitely not getting your deposit back.
Sorry.
So with the smell of a mixture of boozes filling the air, how do you plan on doing this research or helping out? I guess at this point, it's been what, 20 minutes, half hour? How long you guys been dilly-dallying about getting out of the library?
Probably
That's
wouldn't
about-
be more than 15 minutes.
15 minutes. Okay, so you flop Jacob into this smelly chair, this boozy chair, and the three of you reconvene in. I would say Max's now sparkling, glitter fabulous bungalow of glass and salt. What do? You're trying to research something?
Well, I've been reading the book on the way
Okay.
here, the books.
Right.
But I don't think I would have gotten very far. But we came here for a reason, right? Like you have things that would help us. I don't know, tomes on infernal stuff or something.
Right.
Because we didn't just leave it.
He's like, no, man, I just wanted to get a drink.
Safe zone
And then just
to
looks
go
at his
somewhere.
Yeah.
Sweet. No, it's dope. I don't know why it said it as party for you, but
I'm trying to. What do you click to make them the descriptions appear in the feed?
some of them only. I probably need to add something. Only some
okay.
of them allow it.
Okay.
Probably my fault. I mean, it's not really my system. I just.
Yeah. I thought it was the book, but
I think
Anyway.
any of the ones that are actual moves when you roll them do. Like if I
Yeah,
click
if you
the
roll it,
monstrous
it'll
one,
do it.
I can't roll it. I
Explains
never
it.
roll.
Anyway.
Oh.
Anyway.
Oh, you gotta click the title.
I mean, yeah. What do you got? I mean, you. I guess, Lila, you're confronting Max. Why are we here?
What?
I didn't mean to be confrontational. I just mean that I assume that you have things to help us research here. Show us the way.
Well, we would start reading the tomes more in depth to try to figure out. It says Infernal for Dummies, so maybe we could see what we could do on our end, because you dabble in magic, right? You have a magic background, arcane background.
Mhm.
So I thought maybe we could see what we have to do before we have to get anybody else involved. See what this tome presents, what information. Hopefully, by that time, Jacob would wake up. Then he
And I
can
can-
join us.
Yeah.
So we just clear a table, crunching all the glass and salt, and I'll clean that later. As much as it pains me not to clean it now.
Uh-oh.
And start see where Lila left off. Like how far did she get? What did she glean while she was reading in the car? Maybe she found something of note.
I assume that was Jane saying be right back. Lila, as you
Oh yeah.
look over the book, you you can kind of ascertain that this ritual that they're doing on the other side takes approximately 24 hours to complete. That was about, I'll just say, about 16 hours ago. Does that feel right? What day is it? How long ago would it have been? Like 8 hours? 16 hours?
I haven't slept or anything yet, I don't think, so I feel like it-ish.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it hasn't been long.
Well, you guys met late in the words. Late in the afternoon, right? At Miskatonic.
Yep.
And then you went overnight, ended up at the diner.
Yeah.
Way early in the morning, I think, I would assume. So
Yeah.
it's been about 8 hours.
Okay.
That's fair.
okay with you guys.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess you can let that go.
Right. I mean,
Is your bad keeper not keeping track of time properly? Um,
Time is just an illusion.
I wish. The older I get, the more real time becomes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Preaching to the choir on that.
It's about a 24-hour process, and things are only going to get worse. And kind of on cue, you hear this terrible howling wind begin to almost shake his little bungalow here, Max's bungalow here. And outside, a camera would pan to see out the window and show this glowing kind of, what color did I pick? Green miasma torrent, looking like a thundercloud, begin to form and swirl above the old Miskatonic research facility.
Ooh.
Maybe we need to go back there.
Probably. Because that's where the epicenter is, so sad to say, I think that's correct.
Did you guys figure out what to do while I was gone?
We're in a process. Do we get any more information?
have I woken up yet?
Max wakes up now, like on cue
Jacob.
after.
Jacob, yeah.
Sorry, Jacob. Yes, Max. Sorry, up. Yes, Jacob. You hear this howling wind, and it wakes you up. You wake up to this tumultuous weather outside.
I wake up, I kind of jump. I'm like, where, what? And I see that they're looking at the book, and I'm like, oh yeah. And I explain everything I figured out before passed out.
Electricity.
Yep.
Yeah, like phantasmic welding,
Huh.
arcane welding with electricity. Seal the rupture back from your side.
Does the tome give us any insight to that? How do we harness this electricity, or how do we manufacture it, acquire it?
I don't know. Is this a Back to the Future moment? Are you trying to harness a storm? Do you conjure your own electricity? Is there some kind of big magic you could use to change the course of weather?
Great questions.
Yes. Yeah, well, I guess we don't have any means to generate this electricity ourselves. So we probably would have to harness the elements, I would think. Unless somebody has another idea. Or
Were there power lines out near the
oh yeah.
institute? I mean, there must have been at some point, but
Yeah, there are some lines that still run out that direction. Whether or not they work, I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if you would even be 100% sure, Jane, or anybody that lived in town, whether or not they would have electricity out there. Nobody really lives out there, so there's not much of a consumer.
We were out there before. Were there any signs of it? Like any lights on? I don't know.
Oh, that's a good
there's
question.
nothing out
Right.
near the institute,
question.
right? There's like seems to be all on its own.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
put it on the map
isn't-
kind of out all on its own.
At the bottom corner.
Yeah. Oh, shit, there's a light there, and there must be electricity.
Yeah. You fucked up, Michael. You got it now.
We got him, boys. We got him.
Don't try and retcon.
Can't change it. It's on the map.
It's baked into
Oh.
the map, buddy.
Oh. Well,
Um,
yeah. That was Jane's thought because power lines have electricity.
I don't
Power
know.
lines. Car battery.
Sure. Car batteries would work too.
Well, how much would we have to generate? That's the question. You get car batteries. You can get.
What is it? 28.1 gigawatts? I don't remember what he
Right,
says.
yeah, but yeah,
What's a car battery put out like 12 volts?
yeah. I don't think we're gonna.
Nowhere near a gigawatt. So
Well, thinking that we could basically do that welding, right?
mm-hmm.
And seal it.
Mhm.
My question is, does doing that get rid of the things that are already here? Like, do
From
they
the
blink
book?
out when the signal is gone?
From the book, the answer to that question is no.
Oh, don't like that.
Hmm.
Oh, we could just throw
we're
buckets of
sealing the
salt water
hole.
on them. We're next to an ocean.
There's salt water on them. That's true. Yeah, they'll be gone by the next ocean spray. Don't worry.
Crop dusting.
With salt water. Plants would love that.
That's how they defeated the Triffids. Salt. Seawater.
Oh.
Get a truck with a sprayer.
Mm-hmm. That would be,
Drive through town.
yeah, like a manure truck.
Yeah.
Bump on it.
Yep.
I mean, it's basically the signs as well, the plot to signs.
So we fixed the minor problem. It sounds like.
I think the overarching is not having another rupture. Right? Then
We
I
have
guess,
to weld it shut with magical electricity.
yeah,
Yes.
that seems job one.
Yeah.
Am I mistaken that Lila shoots electricity?
Yeah.
That is mistaken. I don't do that.
That is mistaken.
What is it you've been shooting that's sparkly?
Earth stuff.
Earth stuff?
Yes. I got your blast. Got your missile. I got your earth restraining.
Oh, okay. Just Earth stuff. That you have the Earth thing.
Earth stuff.
I get it now. I get it.
Huh.
Can you make electricity, Lila? Is there anything in the book about making electricity or other books?
Yes. We would have to research that, how to generate this field to counteract.
Well, doesn't the book like have a how-to in it somewhere, basically, right? Like that's what these books are for, right?
That's what I would assume it has. Yeah. How to do it, how to stop it.
Okay. If you're trying to learn from the book and try and decipher a way to use this electricity or wield this type of power kind of thing, you're gonna have to investigate a mystery.
Who's really sharp here?
Well,
Maybe the
I
wizard?
feel like it should be if the spell slinger's trying to wean some spell out of it.
That's
The
what I
spell
think.
slinger should make the roll.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll do that.
You sound so challenged.
I'll do it.
Lila would be challenged. She's like rolling up her sleeves. She's like, "Yep, got this. Easy."
Is Lila not very smart?
I've trained for this.
She
No,
is.
she's
She's
smart.
got a +1 anyway. But
Okay.
Huge.
I just feel like this is one of the.
Easy.
Oh,
Oh, she's like,
I just felt a bad roll coming, but I was wrong.
It's electricity. It's pretty basic.
And then I also got this thingamajig, which I don't know if it's a roll separately, really, but
Oh, that's neat. When you successfully investigate a mystery, you may ask what magic was done here as a free extra question. That's cool.
That's totally free.
It's like buy
That's a
one,
whole nother question.
buy one get two free.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
B1G2.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess in terms of questions that apply here, I would go with what can hurt it, and I guess what could fix it would be in as much as how do I do the thing that makes it undo?
Yeah.
Well, Lila, you do know that you can channel particular energies. You've never done it before. If we were to equate this to rolls, you know that it would be like a kick some ass type of roll, or actually no, I think it would probably be for you a magic or even a big magic. You'll need a large source of electricity and kind of like channeling a like a fire hose of electricity. You can wield it, but it requires great concentration on your part, and of course a source. You have to be kind of linked up to you. You grab onto it like a fire hose and channel it through you, and and in my head, I don't know, for some reason you have a wand. I don't know if you have a wand. Do you have a wand? Do you have some kind of
Do not.
focus?
I have a ring. That is my spell.
Perfect. Then you can channel it through your ring, and it, you wield it like I don't know, like a welding. I don't know what they call the tips of them or whatever, but like a welding rod, able to seal the opening that they're trying to cut open.
Andy. Okay. Great.
For the record, it is somewhat demonic. The apparitions, they come first. You would have weaned because they are less corporeal. They don't have the same kind of mass, so to speak, and they can travel through the opening easier. Whereas the big bad things need a little more opening to get through, if that makes sense.
Yeah, they need the hole to be wider.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I will explain all this gross nonsense to everyone.
Yeah, the
So,
phantasmic
it could be a
gash
welding
must be
torch.
bigger. These are words.
Close that hole up.
Yeah.
So I guess we should go there and find out if there is electricity out there already. If not, we were talking about car batteries.
Yeah, I don't know if that's. I don't know. Maybe we'll have to find an old power station. Fired up.
I mean, do you guys have any ideas on how to acquire a large surge of electricity, at least partially sustainable? I would say for like 30 to 45 seconds as she needs to channel it.
Power lines, generators.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, how do you? I would say tap into the power line.
Yeah, if that goes anywhere near that, you literally just attach wires to it, a cable to it. Of course, insanely dangerous, but
Right.
May
Throw
I?
that needle.
May I?
It's like a trip to Home Depot.
I feel like imposing it. Is there something more ridiculous and theatric?
Well, the storm could come and I could get hit by lightning that is generated by the chanting of my friends.
There you go.
Yes.
A key on the end of a kite. There's precedence for that.
I mean,
I like the chanting during a storm.
Right.
Oh, a golf club held high up in the air.
Oh, the
Precedence
yes,
for that too. That was
Yes.
cool. That really happened.
at Bushwood Country Club, I think.
Yeah. Is that where it was? Was that what's his name? The guy who was on Too Close for Comfort?
Yeah, Ted Knight.
Ted
No,
Knight.
it was no, it wasn't him, but it was the priest who looked like Ted Knight.
Oh.
Did that?
so let's pretend. We'll pretend that you guys aren't really sure as a party how you're going to channel this electricity properly for Lila. Would you kind of prepare for all scenarios? Throw some golf clubs in the back, throw some kites in the back,
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Yeah.
some fireworks, whatever that you can find,
Steel pipes.
steel pipes,
It's probably
Insulated.
full
rubber-
of copper wire.
Mhm.
this old Honda generator that
Mhm.
Max keeps in his shed.
Oh, because when the storm hits, you gotta have something. So yeah, it's got the old Honda generator in there. Got
Don't
the
know how
old,
old the gas is, but we'll hope it works.
the old timey gas container too. The metal ones with the lid that doesn't quite stay on anymore.
Mhm.
So as
Slot.
you all pile back into the wagon, now smelling faintly of gasoline and musk,
Yes.
go ahead and act under pressure again to drive back towards the Miskatonic, the old Miskatonic Advanced Research Facility.
Well, that would be Jacob's.
Hang on though. I
say-
wanna get some aspirin before we go.
This is
From your home.
oh, this is
Oh, sure.
this is Lila.
Yes, I am hurt. My ankle hurts. My head hurts. Aspirin, please.
Yes, I will have some. What's the old aspirin?
He kept it next to
Fair.
his alcohol tray.
Yeah, of course.
Bring the whole bottle.
It rolls
Excedrin.
under the
Probably.
chair.
Do they make Excedrin anymore?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
They
for
do?
sure.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I have aspirin.
You can get just old aspirin now still.
Plain
Nah.
old aspirin.
Oh.
Oh no! Can we
feel
help him
like-
out?
Take
Turn
him
right.
to a 6. I'm not sure.
That's
it'd be
the
that
problem.
big.
Is the backseat drivers kept
Yeah.
distracting me. Nobody saw that roll, right?
All right, Jacob's awake, so he's driving.
Uh huh.
Still a bit groggy, foggy in the eyes. The fumes get to him a little. Swerving around on the road. You kind of go on autopilot a little bit, not really seeing the road well, Jacob. And you're headed back towards your own house. And right here at this intersection, I'm gonna grab the party move you
Which
guys
one?
here,
Right there. Okay.
which I should have put you. You miss seeing an old lady, kind of beating this apparition with her purse, and you hit her.
Oh. Oh.
And you
Oh.
go swerving off into one of these houses over here.
Oh
Oh
my!
no.
All of you take another damage as he wrecks the vehicle at this little stop.
This is
Um,
where I wouldn't take one.
Yeah.
Oh wait a minute.
Oh, right. That's perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, for him. But did I heal before or not? Because
Delilah's
it's
unstable
important to me right now.
Did
Me
you
too,
go
'cause-
before? What do you mean? Sorry. Just repeat. What did you say? Hello?
During any of that.
Did you what? Please speak up.
Would you try to magically heal yourself ever? Would that heal one magic?
Not when
No.
I'm almost unstable because I didn't want to make myself.
Yeah, she was asking if she healed at all when she'd iced her ankle and got the
You
aspirin.
know,
Oh,
recovering in between combat, so to speak.
I can appreciate that. Yeah, I would say you get at least 1 harm back from that
Okay,
act.
then I'm only at 3 harm again.
Now bloody nose, black eyed.
Yeah, I'd have to do the same. Because then if I didn't, because I had 2 harm.
Okay.
I just realized that. So
Yeah, both of you.
all right, so I'll have 2 harm. Okay. That's
Would I have healed too? Because I do also have 2 harm.
You don't even take
I have
harm from
3
this
harm.
interaction.
No, that was
Say.
literally I'm evolving.
Is Michael giving away
And I-
free health? I'm gonna get some free health.
I evolved between sessions.
No, it would make sense if we're at my apartment and we all had wounds. We try to tend to.
Ew.
No, it's fine.
I have-
You've talked me into it. You don't
Well,
need it, but you talked me.
We're
into it.
We're about to harness lightning. That
Right.
might be a little bit more than like 45 harm at one time.
Yeah.
This poor woman is now laying across your car. It makes those clunk, 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 clunk noises, and the magic smoke comes out of the engine in a very theatric way. She's still alive. Help me. Help.
I like the way you said she's still alive.
This got dark.
Yeah.
Nobody has.
I mean, is it better if she's dead? I don't understand.
Yeah.
I mean,
Um,
no.
No.
Nobody
It
has.
was the way you said she's still alive. Like
Like not for
barely
long.
hanging on.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
She's got a good few more seconds in her.
She already had a bad hip, and
That was
I just
crushed pelvis.
got her a
badly.
hip replacement.
Nobody has actual healing, right? Nobody has
No.
any healing moves. We're one of those groups. Okay.
Yep.
Are there?
I mean, I do technically have magic, which technically does have that healing ability, but not like it's I have a move for it.
Well, all right.
Can't anyone do some first aid though?
I think according to the book, everybody can do first aid, but there's stipulations when you can't do it very well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll look that up.
Let's just
Yeah.
make her comfortable and call for an ambulance.
Well, yeah, I was gonna.
Call for the ambulance.
Because we got to save the town. We got to
But our
save.
car's not working either. More importantly than the old woman.
Oh
the car's
shit!
not working.
Right,
Yeah.
Can
Out of the side of, you guys all get out of the car.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah,
I'll get out of the car and go up to her. Is she movable?
yeah.
I mean, with your strength, you would probably be able to easily at least move the car enough that whatever she's pinned with, yeah, you could move her.
Then I would pick her up and run up to the closest house that has lights on.
Well, around you, if you look around,
Mhm.
you would see kind of up the road towards Jacob's house. There's what looks to be a crew of 3 Miskatonic spell slingers fighting off a whole group of apparitions in front of these 2 houses. It looks like there's like a dozen that they're trying to corral. Not using enough salt, and amateurs. And just adjacent, conveniently, there's Kenny's Drugs right here. Kenny's Pharmacy RX at this intersection.
Is there anybody inside that we could tell from the outside? If I run up to it?
It looks like they had closed up for the night.
Well, now they're open.
If you want to, go ahead and act under pressure to carry
Well,
this.
that's the thing. I'm trying to hand her off to somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I want to give her away. So
I'd say
somebody
go
else
to
can help
the spell guys. They're the most likely
her. Okay,
to have.
so I'm
Let's
going to
say-
grab 2 bags of salt and the old woman.
Just
and I'm
leave her in
gonna
a salt circle in the middle of the intersection.
No, I'm going to carry her and the salt and run up to the wizards.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
And I am going to just empty one of those bags over every apparition that I can see that they're facing and trying to fight.
Uh-huh.
A huge cloud. And then I'm just going to set her down next to them. I'm like, fix her. Use more salt. And I'm going to put the other bag down in front of them.
I like it.
I don't know if any of this works, but
I would say act under pressure to do all this. I mean, this is the vision Jane has in his head. This is the heroic vision Jane has in his head in this moment.
of course. Yeah, this is what I'm attempting to do.
Yeah.
Intending to do. I've been rolling for shit for like 2 weeks now. Act under pressure. It's
Can I
getting
have
better.
helped him? Gone with him and help him?
Sure.
I'm flinging salt with him.
Oh.
Son of a.
Well, I still did it.
I feel like being...
I fell flat on my face.
Got attacked by apparition.
Punched one of the wizards in the face as I'm trying to throw salt.
In Jane's exuberance, the sack of salt goes everywhere, and the salt dust enters the air, coughing and retching. People and the wizards are going blind. Well, not going blind, but have become blinded by the salt in their eyes and in the air. You, along with them. So I guess before I go too far, with a full failure, you don't help him at all, right? You just cause problems.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you actually make it worse for me or just for you? There's nothing for 6-, so Michael has a
Yeah, it's all you.
buffet of pain in front of him.
Pain. Well, I'm gonna blind you. It's been a heck of a night. Everybody's getting blinded. It's now Jacob's turn to be blinded by the salt. Salt is a double-edged sword. And I would say moving forward for a lot of actions that involve like acting under pressure, you'll take a -1. And you certainly don't want to be driving. But you are able to leave the old lady with the wizards. They're kind of coughing and heaving, but you did also, in the haze of salt, disperse the apparitions as well.
Woohoo!
And you would probably scoop up Jacob.
Yep.
Hopefully that isn't emasculating Jacob. I don't know.
No, he's patting him on the shoulder. Thanks, man.
It probably happens like twice a day, given our line of work.
So you come back to the group. What were Lila and Max up to while you saw Jane and Max? I'm sorry, not Jane. Max. Jane and Jacob head down the road a half
Trying
block.
to fix the car. See if we can get it. If I can get it going again.
Okay.
See if it's not right. Make sure it's not out of commission.
Yep, and I would help him with that.
Yeah.
Because we need to get there
Yeah.
quickly.
Pronto, as they say.
Seems like a classic act under pressure for you to fix this up and get on your way.
Oh, help me, Lila. Help me.
Pops the hood, smoke gets into your, or radiator steam gets in your eyes. Oh,
Mother push bucket.
Lila helps out.
Mm.
Or does Lila just push me out of the way and fixes it, and I like get salt in my eyes. No, from the wind comes.
Salt in your eyes. No, this would be the steam from the radiator blasting you in the face as you take out one of your handsome man handkerchiefs and try and unscrew it.
That's right.
A blast of hot steam hits you in the face. Lila pushes you out of the way so you don't take any damage, but you're momentarily incapacitated.
Okay.
I don't know why the radiator would overheat. It wouldn't, given the situation, but why not? It's
an old car.
It's an old-timey thing.
Yeah, it's a Chevy.
Just Chevy. It's just a Chevy. That's just what they do.
Yeah,
Radiator goes.
Chevys.
I'm not really sure how to interpret a full failure and a hard success help out.
I don't think the help out does anything.
Yeah, I think it just is eaten. I'm sorry, Lila, and your beautiful 12.
I did say I was going to fix it. Yeah.
Yeah.
After the car attacks you, Max, you declare it unfixable.
Shit. That old lady had some meat on the bones. Knocked this car out. It's like hitting a deer.
The storm rages on the horizon. You start to hear
other vehicles around?
lightning-ish crackles in the air.
Does anybody stop? Like, what's going on here? That has like a minivan or a transit van or...
Yeah,
Small
down
truck,
the road,
big
there's
truck.
the Miskatonic, I don't know, Miskatonic Eradication
Mobile.
Services mobile.
Oh. Heading towards that. Yes. I will say it's time to commandeer a vehicle. We're acting in the best interests of the town. So let's see. I will hoof it on down and see if we can.
There's a young novice in the seat who was told to stay there. As you all huddle around the, I guess, driver's side door, banging on it.
Uh-huh.
What do you want from this kid? Couldn't be a day over 17.
Yeah.
Hey, I was told to stay in here. Leave me alone.
Is
Go
Jane
away.
with us?
Is Jane with you?
Yeah. Yeah, I would be with you.
Jane and Jacob? Maybe just look to Jane. Kind of yank him out of. We'll try. I'll give some like blurbity. We're here to thwart this second rupture. We need to take your van. If he refuses, then maybe Jane can just.
We already got that under control. They sent at least 12 of us out there.
Maybe Jane can just yoink him out of the car gently. And we just need your
There to
van.
fix your mess.
Please move over. I'm just gonna open the door. I'm gonna push him in the middle, and then
This is manipulate, guys. So manipulate, as Brian would say.
Well, do you want me to manipulate him first, and then if I fail, Jane just pushes him?
Do you want me to manipulate him first, and then we'll manipulate him?
Yes, we'll manipulate that manhandle. Does that sound okay?
There you go. Ooh.
Looks like the manhandle time.
He looks at you and doesn't say a word. Very sternly looks at you and pushes the lock button on the door and stares at you through the window.
Well, I look at everybody, either that or I'm going to menace him with my Charter Bulldog Magnum that I have in my shoulder holster, or maybe
I'm just
Jane.
gonna open the back
Oh, yes.
and load stuff in. Although I guess the cars maybe aren't near each other.
You don't need to kick some ass. With your base strength being the monstrous, you just kind of open it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just snaps.
Both doors open and the back shocks start to spring as you throw stuff in the back. The generator, the golf clubs, the kite, the old fireworks tub,
Pipes are
a
hanging
couple
15
old
feet off
car
the back.
batteries that were in the
Mhm.
garage. Hey, what are you doing back there? And he gets up from the seat and begins to shake his fist furiously at you, Jane.
We need
You
your
can't
help.
do that. And he starts kicking your stuff, like he tries to kick the golf clubs out of the back of the van.
Please help us.
Please help us.
We need your help.
Are you trying to
to
actually
stop the
manipulate him,
storm.
or
I'm actually just telling him the truth. We need to. We need
what are you
your
guys
help to
doing?
stop
What?
the-
How does
to stop the storm? Electricity. We
Max?
will weld it.
You see all this
weld it
going
closed.
on? He gets up from the seat, the driver's side seat, and you start to hear his voice, kind of creak out of the back of the minivan there.
I think it's time to just yank him out of the car. Max has lost his patience. Looks at everybody else and like,
Is this somebody I recognize? I'm assuming this is somebody that lives on the street.
It's from the institute.
Yeah, he's a novice from the
Oh, okay.
Miskatonic Institute.
Does Lila know him?
Right?
Potentially.
Oh yeah, maybe.
You can talk.
Yeah,
Rupert,
I'll go
sure.
talk to him.
because Max is ready just to.
I'll tap Max on his shoulder and like
Uh-huh.
gently
Okay.
and nudge him away. Hey, what's your name?
Are you talking to the kid?
Yeah, the kid.
He'll be very startled. Do you just come to the back of the van, like next to Jane?
Huh?
What, man? What, ma'am? And he looks at you. My name?
What's your name?
I'm Jimmy Two Water. What do you need?
Well, Jimmy, you're gonna go and stop some really, really bad shit from happening.
Sir, you
and
can't
that's
do
literally
that.
What your entire organization is all about. So maybe you should work with us instead of against us. Try and get some points instead of being the guy who made it so the rupture happened.
Again.
Two things. Roll charm. Also, remember you guys have luck. I'm not trying to make you use it or anything, but remember you have it.
I
Yeah.
don't think we need luck on this guy because
Yeah,
Are you
we
sure
do.
about that?
I'm just gonna menace him. Say you would stay in
He
the van. You
narrows
want
his
to
eyes. I've heard about you.
You know what? Just
What?
You're the one that left the stains, aren't you?
what?
You know, the big explosion stains in the lab basket at the Miskatonic Institute?
I don't know what you're talking about. Hey guys, shotgun.
Is the front door still locked on the driver's side?
Yeah.
Oh, can I just walk up and push it open?
Yeah,
Like,
rip
walk
it open.
past-
Yeah,
I
you're a
don't-
monster. In
I'll
my
just
head,
push
you're
the door
like
open.
the Thing or
Yeah.
whatever from Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
So you can just kind of crush things
Yeah.
open.
I do have the weird move of Beyond Human Limit thing.
Which one's that? Where you're super strong, or
It's the one where you I'll post it up.
Beyond Human Limit.
It's instead of having use magic.
No
No limits.
limits. There it is.
No limits, like the record company. With Master P.
That's awesome. No, that'll definitely come in handy. I don't think this is one of those moments. I don't think you're like really stretching your
Yeah, I'm pushing open the door.
your muscles in this situation. I think you just kind of manhandling a vehicle would be pretty easy. At least that's the way you described your character to me anyway.
Yeah. I mean, this would just be like if just like if you if somebody just put their hand on a door and just pushed it open that was barely closed, it would probably open.
Yeah.
I'm just doing it when it's closed and locked.
Let's just say you don't really understand your own strength and just tear the door off, though.
I was doing it from the inside, so I could push the door off.
Oh, from the inside. There you go. The lock didn't really give it. You just kind of pushed the whole thing off.
Yeah.
Clank, clank. It goes against the asphalt.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of the wizards all turn. The novices now turn at the direction of the van. At this moment, you all jump into the van. Who's driving Max again?
If you want me to.
Yeah, Jacob's blind.
That's right. Jacob can't drive. Okay, here we go.
Huge.
All right, finally.
You just gotta let Max drive from now on.
I was a getaway driver in my younger years.
The wind blowing because there's no driver's door. as the van just bounces up and down across the roads as you're dodging the elderly and the apparition, maybe even some younger people. And you find yourself traveling through the woods, and the apparitions become thicker and more present before the forest kind of breaks, and you crest the hill, and you find there are a dozen different miskatonic. What's above a novice? An amateur, or do they go the direction? I don't know.
Novitiate.
Initiate. Higher ranked Miskatonic Institute.
What would they be at Hogwarts?
I didn't read the books. I'm sorry, and I didn't inhale the movies.
Good for you.
Prefects, probably.
It was a little after out of my age group.
And I'm older than you.
All of them, it looks like they're trying to do some ritualistic channeling spell. You aren't really sure what they're trying to accomplish, but it seems to be from as you crest the hill and kind of come to a halt. The dirt, as you come to a hard break, you see that it's the turmoil in the sky has become absolutely terrifying. As it begins to crackle with electricity and magical arcane energy. The clouds are swirling and black and hateful. The wind blows everywhere. Dust is being thrown everywhere. It is a harsh landscape, and it doesn't want you around. You guys have kind of inadvertently taken hostage Tommy Two-Water. What do you guys do coming into this scene? This situation?
You said we don't know what they're doing, right?
You would assume by the configuration, or at least I would think Lila would be able to recognize this is a banishment, like big magic type of banishment spell that they're trying to affect. However, with her reading, she would know that this is a futile attempt, because you can't banish everything.
Maybe if we seal it up and they do their banish thing, that'll deal with some of the things here and seal it up.
Jacob, you just hear dirt hitting the side of the van, clanking against the side of the van, like hail, and the wind howling through the door, the driver's side door, as you just kind of see blurry blobs in your vision as it slowly but surely tries to come back as you continue to rub the salt out of your eyes. How do you react to hearing all this as you pull up? I mean, I'm sure they would describe the situation to some degree. Do you guys have and on that? Does Jacob have any ideas on how to channel this lightning, or not necessarily channel the lightning, channel electricity into this situation?
Jacob doesn't have a lot with to do with magic. Like he can do the Ouija board and stuff, but
Oh, I see.
he doesn't know a lot about magic.
He dabbles.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Then the rest of you then.
Lila.
Lila?
Well, I mean, all I really know about channeling elements is when you do this big ritual thing where you try to literally channel the element you're looking for. But
So as you pull up, you do see that there is electricity in the air, that the friction of all this air moving around is causing electricity just to be in the air.
So then that's really handy, right?
Let's break out that comb.
Yeah, we don't have to really encourage it very far. It's already here.
Okay.
Yeah, let's take the tome out and we'll do what we have to do, and if or we could enlist the aid of the wizards. Tell me how this tome.
Yeah, I mean, we found it. They're trying to banish them. Yeah, they may be able to help, especially seeing as I can't see to help.
So let's combine forces.
Yeah.
Can we rinse his eyes?
Right?
Yeah, maybe
That's,
some.
Sure.
I was gonna
do
say,
that. Yeah. Get some
I'm
bottled
assuming
water.
there's a bottle of water somewhere.
You know what? Just
If nothing else, you probably had holy water handy.
I know it's not really how it's supposed to work, but just use whoever wants to try and help him out. Roll a help out.
I don't know if you want me doing it. So somebody roll. I'm afraid. I'm gonna.
Lila did it.
Splashes some luxury bottled water in your eyes, and it clears up. You blink it out. Everything's still a little blurry, but it's all coming into focus as you see what looks to be a hellish war zone outside of the van. Panel van, by the way. The only real windows are the ones at the front, at the driver, passenger, and front window.
But I'm the passenger, so nice.
No, there you go.
Is there anything in this Miskatronic van that could help us too?
I don't know.
In this van, we got all our stuff, but do they have
the blending of the arcane and technology?
Yes.
Miskatronic.
So
we power. Sorry. Say again.
Is there anything in the end that could help?
Look around. Act under pressure. See if there's anything in here that you might want, might need, might find useful. Oh, huge.
Oh, Lila got it. Oh, she found it.
No. That was my help out from before.
Oh,
why did I just roll it? That was weird.
Oh, it did? I only saw you.
Or it just rolled for me. Or does Max also have the weird, funky cyber dice?
I have the funky cyber dice.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I don't have them.
I do. I'm the only one that has them. Mixed success.
What do you think you need out of this van?
I don't know. Maybe there is a portable generator that generates more electricity. Maybe there is
magically insulated gloves.
Yes.
Or something that would insulate.
Yes.
Insulate whoever has to deal with the electricity from actually having to touch the electricity.
Let's have a accoutrement.
Okay. Let's go with that. I like those. Pair of special insulated, arcane insulated gloves in there.
Excellent.
Fireproof,
Fireproof.
electricity proof.
They really just look like big oven mitts. Extra fancy oven mitts.
Nice.
Andy.
I'm trying to
So-
find a negative here for Max. Max.
Yeah.
As you're rummaging around, you you cause a spark to happen, and the fumes kind of light up in the back of the van, causing a big puff of like a big whoosh of air, and the doors to blow out. And
Sorry.
and your whole face is kind of now singed.
Oh.
And you're all kind of all sooty a little bit now.
At least we found the
I'm
glove.
trying to find something negative.
I have no
What was
eyebrows.
that? Oh my god, you guys are such amateurs! And he just runs out. He's like, I can't believe this. He's like smoldering a little bit as Jimmy Two-Water just escapes your guys' captivity.
That's so
Chuck,
fun.
you'll always be a novice.
That's right.
Doors
You
open.
too! And he just runs off.
What did Jane say? I didn't.
I said doors open. I'll unload.
Doors open. Very practical.
I'm gonna carry everything I can over
Yeah.
to some place that looks like the logical place to go. I don't know where that is, but no one else is anywhere.
Yeah, where are the wizards?
Where
What's
do
their
we have to do
proximity?
this?
Yeah,
They're
I guess
in a strategic pattern around the building itself, all surrounding it in this big ritual circle, chanting into the sky at the energy. It seems to be doing nothing but antagonizing and churning up the weather and the turmoil it's going on, the arcane turmoil overhead.
Would we have to break the circle to get in the center? Is that what we're gonna
You can
doing?
break this. I mean, you can get into the circle. Yeah, there's nothing.
I would.
There's no police tape. Sorry.
Get a hold of the wizards first.
I would not have gone in the circle with my stuff. I know better than to go through magic people's circle. They don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't know why. They're just breaking circles that you can just blow away.
I was like, leave my salt alone.
Weird.
I guess to see if there's like a foreman wizard. If we want to conjure their help, I mean,
Wizard foreman.
yeah. Or are they all busy chanting? Maybe we should just start doing our thing right now at a
I'd
place.
say do our thing.
Do our thing. Yeah, just ignore them. They're holding it at bay, or at least delaying it. Let's set up our shit.
Yeah.
Do it.
Okay. Act under pressure. Who? Go ahead and Jane, you're unloading. Does one of you have an idea here of what you want to attempt? Because you can unload, but I mean, what do you?
I'm gonna fire up the generator since it's my generator.
Okay.
Get it started. Get that going.
And I will start running cables.
Do we have the directions for how to do the actual execution of this thing, and we just need to figure out how to get the power to it?
Basically,
Yes.
that was my idea. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I will.
Actually,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
What?
run the cables, but I'm also gonna ask one of the wizards if they know how to channel lightning, and see if he'll actually respond to me.
Try and manipulate
Just walk
them
up
and
and
break
tap
them
him on
from
the
their
shoulder.
codes.
I don't know. See, that's
Like
the part I
there's just
don't know.
energy feeding from his palms.
If we get the cable laid out to where it's gonna be done by, then I will literally just hold a bar up in the air, high as I
Okay.
can. I hope all that static electricity kind of triggers off.
Ooh.
I don't
Yeah.
care if it hurts me or not.
Your hair starts to rise a bit.
I'm hairless.
Oh,
But But that
You
would be
feel the
even weirder
little
if it
hairs.
did. Yeah,
Your-
it looks like I have lightning hair now.
Your skin kind of tingles, I guess. You don't have
Right.
any hair. You're hairless.
No.
You're bald too.
Alopecia, yeah.
Oh, alopecia. Gotcha. Okay.
I have penciled in eyebrows.
That's right.
I think it would still make your skin tingle.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I bet you there's a lot of stuff that's going to tingle, and but Jane doesn't care as long as no one else is touching the bars because he's seen people electrocuted before.
So, Jacob, you're trying to persuade one of these initiates to break line
To generate lightning.
on how and ask them how to
I
generate
don't know.
lightning.
He might be able to do it on the side.
On the side.
I got a side hustle while I'm doing this. I guess go ahead and try to manipulate him.
Well, okay.
Hey.
I'm not bad with people.
No, it's good.
Sometimes.
Excuse me, sir.
Sir, may I ask you a question, sir?
He like breaks the line, and you can see the like the arcane magic that he was channeling breaks off and kind of fades out. And he looks at you. What do you want? Can't you see we're busy? Hello? Oh. Everybody's silent.
I can hear Bobby. I can hear Michael.
Fair enough.
Right, I can hear Michael.
Okay.
Can you not hear me?
I hear you now.
Oh, okay.
What do you want?
I'm like, we're trying to seal this opening. We've got a ritual to do. We need power. Can you channel lightning to that cable to power it?
Are you showing him a cable like you're handing
Yeah,
a
pointing
cable to
at Jane holding a golf club in one hand, and I just have it in my head. He's holding the wires in the other hand.
Yep. I wrapped them together.
He just looks at you dismissively.
Okay.
Jacob, he just looks at you dismissively and points at this lightning rod at the top of the Miskatonic, the old Miskatonic research facility. And then, like, in that moment,
Can you
like
channel
on cue,
lightning to
like this
that?
massive bolt of lightning smashes into it, and you can see it kind of crackle across the roof of the building itself. Actually, no, it would ground. It wouldn't do that. It would.
I was gonna say there should be a cable to the ground. Can we see it going down the side of the building?
Is damaged, so maybe not. But
that is true too.
Act under pressure. Act under pressure to see if you can find like where it grounds, or you like wander around and you're like, oh fuck. You can't really see. It must be maybe grounded in the basement. You aren't really sure where it might channel through the actual building itself.
Do we have enough cable that would reach that up along the wall
for
the side of the building?
For narrative plot purposes, sure. Like you threw a bunch of like extension cords and all kinds of anything you could think of in the back of the.
I did say I was going to throw a spool of copper wire.
Yeah, that too. Perfect.
In the.
Then I will grab that, wrap it around over my neck and shoulder, and start climbing.
Oh shit! I feel like this should be some kind of roll, but Jane, you begin just smashing holes into the side of the building to climb up, creating your own footholds and handholds, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Act under pressure to get this up.
Okay.
Oh, easy.
Finally a good roll. Yeah, my plan is to just go to the top, wrap it around the pole, and then throw it down to the bottom for people.
Yep, that's exactly what you do. You toss it down to Jacob on the ground at the base of the old Miskatonic Research Facility. You can feel the crackle of the electricity in the air, and it's pulling at your skin. Not actually pulling at your skin, but like giving you goose flesh or whatever you might call it. As you're now up there at the top, I think you might be able to just survive jumping down. I'm not really sure, but
I guess we'll find out.
maybe
I'm
we
not sure.
will.
I would probably stay up there to make sure nothing happens to nothing gets damaged or broken, or the cable gets ripped off or anything.
Perfect. So in this same moment, as Jacob begins to search around the base, and then you see Jane ascend, taking this cable to the top, all the way to the lightning rod at the peak of the building. What are you doing, Max, in this moment, watching them, and also Lila? How are you preparing for this moment? Sorry, I'm just asking. How are you prepared for this moment? I'll stop talking.
Sorry, I thought Max was gonna. Well, we're getting the light from the lightning rod, and what we effectively need to do is bring it. Where exactly is the welding part happening? I guess is what I've been wondering.
That would be done mostly
actual-
like down where you originally saw incident, kind of down in the basement.
Okay, so then my intention is to be the welder. So I think I'm kind of waiting for lightning with my oven mitts on.
I mean, would
So
you
yeah.
be like then making your way into the facility?
Oh yeah. Sorry, I thought we had already gone in. Yes, we'll head in.
Fair enough. And then Max?
I'm just making sure we have all our equipment ready. You know, whatever I can surmise is useful, and wait for the lightning to hit. You know, the storm surge.
Okay.
Pretty much preparing for that.
Is Lila going in alone?
I'll follow her because she's gonna need the other end of the cable.
So trailing with Jane now hanging from the top of the building, now Jacob, Lila, and Max all run in, cable in tow, snake their way down into the bowels of the old research facility. You see it pulsing now. You can almost see a crack opening in the air, just hovering there, and you all three surround it. I assume you would hand the cable off to Lila at some point. You all surround it here in the basement together. Roll big magic in this moment. Let's see if you let's see what happens.
Is this everybody rolls big magic, or
I very rarely use big magic.
There's no roll for big magic.
No, there is no roll.
Oh, there is no roll for big magic.
Us figuring out the lightning, us getting all the equipment.
Oh, then perfect.
Getting here.
Then
I use magic.
No, perfect. No, that works perfectly. You guys run down. You feel the electricity smash through you, Lila. How do you channel it in this moment? What is it? Do you want to describe what this looks like?
So I picture it kind of like when you're meditating and you have to kind of stay on an even keel where you're not really fighting having thoughts in your head, but you're not paying attention to them either. And it's like that sort of threading a needle. And so I don't picture it as being all that I don't know, explosive, but maybe the cable lights up and where she swings it sort of to like make an arch.
Do you do like a
I picture a
sewing
doorway
motion?
being
Like
closed.
like a Ghostbuster.
Yeah.
perfect. So you would see this spark or this channel of electricity strike down the cable into your hand, and you said it would be like a serene moment.
I feel like trying to channel something explosive, you'd have to be serene.
Like a
to
call,
do.
like a center calm type of thing.
Yeah. The eye of the storm.
Very, very coolly, all of your hair begins to stand up on end as the electricity channels through you. And through your ring, that's your focus?
Yeah.
Creating this electrical spike that you use to sew shut the gash that they have, the demonic presence on the other side have been trying to carve open. At the end, the pulsating energy dissipates and the room becomes very dark, and you hear, the rest of you would hear Lila kind of collapse on the ground, cable still in hand. Above you, you would hear like the storm clouds, the howling go away. Sounds like the clouds are breaking. As you have sealed this rupture, at least for the time being, finishing this particular mystery, we would do a fade to black. At this moment, we would come back from commercial break, and whose home would we find? We're going to find all four of you in the same place. Where are we going to find all four of you?
I have a haven now
Okay.
because I did so well tonight. I leveled up. Thank you. So it has an infirmary, an editing studio, and a film lab.
Nice.
So you are all back at Jacob's swank new pad.
It's actually my parents' old house. I just moved in there after.
Does it have that clown painting you don't know how to take off the wall?
No, I would have been remodeled to an extent.
In the background, you would hear the news giving all the credit to Miskatonic Institute. That their channeled energies were able to seal the whatever was happening, to thwart whatever was happening. Because from the outside, with you guys in, they didn't see really what happened, so to speak. And the Miskatonic initiates would have, of course, reported that they did everything right and sealed it up. So, in the background, someone's taking all of your guys' credit.
But they're not pressing charges about like Grand Theft Auto.
But they're not. Yeah, they're not pressing any charges.
Hit and run.
Yeah.
Take that.
Hit and run. Yeah.
Yeah. Destruction of property. Theft.
Theft. They're kind of sweeping a little of that under the rug, but they're definitely taking all the credit. But that leaves us at the end of this particular mystery. Is there anything you guys want to say while you're all here together to one another?
Jane would not say anything.
Jay wouldn't say anything.
He would not say anything.
Thanks.
Thanks.
I'm relieved.
Are we all like? Go on.
No, it's just Max would just, plop down and just blow a sigh of relief that, well, if it ruptures again, at least we won't be blamed. They're taking all the credit.
Right?
Yeah, but
Positive
like,
side of things.
Yeah.
how do we get paid for this?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
You see Jacob's editing footage and everything. So
YouTube views?
no, to send into his editor.
Oh.
But,
Yeah, we
Oh
might
my
have
goodness.
to figure out some kind of. I'm with Lila. Some kind of monetary, some kind of, compensation, some form to figure this
Yeah.
out.
How much do your stories make, and like what's our cut for?
That's funny.
That would be a question for the keeper. I make 6 figures, so
Oh, he makes
For a
it
story?
yeah. And yeah, we'll be good. High 6 figures.
I say, okay, here we go.
Yeah,
Here
yeah.
we go.
Well, doesn't Max have like an actual business model? And
Yeah.
licenses and stuff?
Well, yeah, for clients, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Get clients.
Well, we
Get
can
good, get
parlay.
clients.
We could definitely use that business model to start. Hire ourselves out. If
People
need
need
be.
stuff destroyed, if they need cars stolen, if they need people
Yeah.
kidnapped, we can do it.
We do everything.
Got this.
Okay, guys, we did end this mission. Let's do
Yay.
end of
Yay.
session stuff, and then I can give you all back because it's now 10 o'clock, so I don't want to.
No, it's
Oh
fine.
my, yep. Sure.
Did we conclude the current mystery? Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Did we save someone from certain death or worse? Technically,
Yeah.
yes. You may have put them in
Yeah.
that situation.
I was gonna say, does it count if we put them in harm?
Did we learn something new and important about the world?
I'd say yeah.
How to close up a
Uh,
netherworld portal.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Did we learn something new and important about one of the hunters?
Lila can conduct electricity.
Mm-hmm.
Jacob's not a good driver.
Yeah, we definitely learned that Jacob's not a Max is an exceptional driver.
Yeah, it's the only thing I'm good at lately. Other than that.
So no on that one? Or yes on that one?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Really.
Yeah.
Well, that still gives you 3, so that's pretty good.
Woo, level up.
So you all get 2. Guys, that was a bunch of fun. I hope you had fun with that.
was good.
Yes, you have fun.
And I hope it ended in a proper kind of climax way. In the intent you asked, does this make the rest of the apparitions things go away? No, and that was kind of the point. I wanted to set this up as a way of kind of making the danger a little bigger in town and giving you maybe more to work with, some more meat on the bone of what's going on in the town.
I do have an infirmary in the Haven.
Sweet.
So it can heal people.
Nice.
Oh, perfect.
Cool.
Thankfully,
To
you
the-
also all get
Awesome.
the cinematic healing of next mystery. You'll be fully back to health.
And luckily, it's a small town, so the infirmary's never that far away.
True.
Right.
It's not like in a big
Yes.
city or something.
Yeah.
This is true.
All right.
Thank
Guys,
you,
I had a
folks.
bunch of fun.
Thank
Thank
you,
you so
Michael.
much.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Good
This is fun.
night.
See y'all later.
Have a good evening, guys.
Have
Night.
a good one.
Good night.